Alright, we'll try this again. Batteries died. I get to go through all this again. Alright, anyways. So I finished the tranny lines and refilling this and whatnot, and I put the DCA4 on it this time. I won't go into with what all happened. I ended up having some problems. Anyways, it's all good now, and it appears the head gasket stuff may have worked. That's how the cap comes out every time now, clean. Where I was getting milky, well, sort of milky and water on it before. This is staying full. There's still oil getting around in there. I mean, I've been told by pretty much every mechanic that I probably won't ever get it all out unless I, tear the block down and have everything steam cleaned. Most of it goes into the overflow, most of the oil. Anyways, so the oil level seems to stay steady, so I can't say that it's losing any. They actually ended up just today finding a leak on this lower rat hose here. Right there. There is a pinhole right there. It doesn't squirt out, it doesn't drop on the ground, it just kind of gathers there and kind of just bubbles out, so it's a very, very slow leak. That may have been the problem before, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the hose and redo it. But my trans lines are no longer leaking. I fixed up that one, got clamps on either side. I didn't do that, I just put clamps on it because they didn't put clamps on it. I don't know who cut these either, but they didn't properly do anything really. They hooked up the lines backwards, so it went through the front one first and then the radiator cooler. That's completely wrong. That'll just heat up the fluid even more, so that's just stupid. You run it through the radiator one first and then the extra one. And so I've hooked it up right now and it's not leaking, so that's good. Besides that, still need a new air filter, still need a turbo rebuild kit, still need to do an oil change. I'll do this when I get some money. Still haven't fixed the air compressor. It seems to be seized. And the guy that had the truck before me apparently hooked constant power up to it trying to fix it or something, because it had power the whole time, like it should have been on. So just people don't know what they're doing, I guess. I mean, that's not very complicated. It's got to be pretty hard to screw that up. Yeah, we'll just put power to it the full time, It doesn't matter. As soon as the key's on, actually it was key off, it still had power. So, yeah, that was pretty bad. Luckily it didn't kill the batteries. I also forgot to show how I fixed the dipstick problem. Yeah, don't touch that positive battery. All I did is I ground it into trying to get that to look right, but sort of a more rounded tip. Now the way it's rounded, it only works facing one direction, so if you don't get it right the first time, you flip it and then it'll go in. Let's see. Obviously I got it right the first time there, it went in nice and easy, but the unfortunate thing is that metal bracket was so bent up and twisted. When I tried to get it back, it now has a hole in it when you pour trans fluid in it, so that's awesome. Yeah, for some reason the cold starting has been worse. I think it's got injector problems, because at one point I had some white smoke that was continuously coming out while it was warm. I think I got one bad injector or something, and I have at least one bad glow plug, because I tried to pull the driver's side front there, and it's got a swelled tip. I didn't want to come out too easy, so I just put it right back in. I don't need to deal with the tip falling in the motor right now. Anyways, yeah, there you go.